Hi. Hola. Namaste. Welcome to the video. Here we will be discussing about counseling. But first, have you ever wondered what mental health actually is? Come on. Let's talk a little about it. Mental health refers to the mental well-being of an individual. It is integral to any individual's health and determines their abilities to build relationships with others, make decisions, and shape the world they live in. Throughout our lives, various factors have an effect on our mental health. Getting exposed to adverse conditions can have a negative impact on our well-being. However, preventive measures can help build resilience and promote positive well-being. This can be done through mental health services, such as counseling. Well, now that you are a little familiar with mental health, let us talk about counseling. According to NHS, counseling or talk therapy involves exploration of various issues by the client with a trained counselor in a safe and non-judgmental environment. The counselor helps the client to explore their emotions, thoughts, and behaviors so that they can get a better understanding of themselves and others around them. But, how can you access counseling? Clients can access counseling through numerous ways. First, face-to-face counseling. In this, the counselor sees the client in a confidential and safe space. This setup provides the client with a chance to connect with the counselor and have a holistic experience. Additionally, it provides the client with an interruption-free space that allows them to explore their problems. Second, telephonic counseling. In this, the counselor speaks to the client over the phone. Such a setup provides the client with a sense of anonymity and confidentiality, which can be reassuring for clients who are feeling anxious or nervous. Additionally, telephonic counseling is considered to be more time efficient as well as economical. Third, online or remote counseling. In this, the counselor speaks to the client over the internet. This can be through email or video chat. This setup provides the client with the opportunity to talk to a counselor in real time from the comfort of their own home. Additionally, it is considered to be more economical while also providing the client with anonymity that promotes self-disclosure. Now, let's talk about what counseling can help you with. Counseling is useful for various issues. First, it can help with mental health and psychosocial problems. An individual suffering from mental illness and/or psychosocial problems can feel extremely isolated. Counseling helps to provide a platform to share their thoughts, feelings, and emotions in a confidential and non-judgmental space. Second, it can help with abuse. The psychological impact of abuse on an individual lasts for a very long time. Counseling explores various types of abuse, such as sexual, physical, or verbal abuse. And it can help the individual to explore their feelings in regards to the incident. It also helps to increase their self-esteem, self-efficacy, coping skills, safety and support. Third, it can help with bereavement. Grief can be an overwhelming emotion for any individual. Counseling helps the individual to open up about their feelings and to help them cope with their loss. It also helps the individual to function normally and helps them adjust to a new reality. Fourth, it can help with workplace stress. Employees often face stress in their day-to-day lives that may negatively impact their work, their career and their personal lives. Counseling provides employees with a safe space to voice their concerns and provide them with support interventions that helps to increase the employee's performance as well as productivity. Fifth, it can help with substance addiction. Being addicted to a substance is more than just physical dependence, it also includes psychological dependence. Counseling helps the individual to recognize the problem, provide them with a support system, and help them cope with life. If you have decided to try counseling, you may be feeling a little anxious or nervous before your first session. Knowing what to expect from counseling can help you feel prepared and less anxious. So let's jump right into it. The counseling session will take place in an agreed-upon place and time, and will last up to 50 minutes. The counselor will discuss the contract and the boundaries of the therapeutic relationship to ensure the safeguarding of both the client as well as the therapist. The counselor will also ask questions to gain a deeper understanding of the presenting problem. The counseling contract sets an appropriate tone for future work. It ensures safety as well as confidentiality in the therapeutic relationship. The key purpose of the contract is to help build rapport and protect the client and the counselor. It also includes the modality used by the counselor as well as the presenting problem. One of the biggest hurdles of initiating counseling is the fear of judgment by the counselor. Being aware of the counselor's role in counseling can help to ease this fear. The role of a counselor is multifaceted. First, the counselor should be empathetic. The counselor should listen, understand, and experience what the client is feeling. This means that the counselor is accepting and supportive of the client and their problems. Second, the counselor should demonstrate unconditional positive regard towards the client. This means that the counselor will be accepting and value the client without being judgmental. Through this, the counselor sees the client and not their behavior, making the client realize that they are more than just their behaviors. Third, the counselor should be congruent. The counselor should be genuine and authentic in their interaction with the client. This means that the counselor adopts a warm and genuine approach towards the client to make them feel valued. Now that we have got a little insight into counseling, let us talk about common misconceptions. First, counseling is not advice giving. Many people believe that counseling is giving solutions to the client. Contrary to this belief, counseling works on the premise that clients have the potential to change on their own. Second, counseling is not an interrogation. While counseling is sometimes a little confrontational, the main purpose of counseling is to help clients expand their view of the presenting problem. It is not to establish facts. Third, counseling doesn't involve persuasion or convincing of any kind. People often believe that counseling involves convincing or persuasion. However, this goes against the ethical framework of counseling, which respects the autonomy of the client to make their own decisions. Thanks for watching. Hope it was informational and helpful.